welcome to Healthy Low-Carb Living Blog. Just giving you an update. Nothing particularly special about this video broadcast. Just letting you know what's going on. I am in the process of moving. I have about less than 3 weeks now to be moved into my new home. And we have a bathroom that has to be completely remodeled. It at this time is not livable, so I have to have a tub pulled out and a new tub put in and a new floor put in, and oh, you name it, there's a lot to be done. Not to mention packing, cleaning, all that. And I'm hoping we can get this done and get set up before Thanksgiving. We have family coming for Thanksgiving, and I really don't want to be living out of boxes during the holiday. This probably wouldn't be quite so big a deal, but about 3 days ago my husband's finger was crushed in an accident at work, and while he's doing fairly well, it's now in a cast and he's pretty much out of commission during a lot of this. He's not allowed to use his hand at all for a minimum of 6 weeks. So this means heavy lifting and such has to be done by me and whoever I coerce into helping. And thankfully we do have some friends that will be willing to help, family and such, but it does slow things down quite a bit, especially since we were doing the remodeling in the bathroom. So, a little stressful here, but we will get through. It looks like with everything going on, this will probably be the last video broadcast I do until after the Thanksgiving holiday. And I really don't even know how much regular blogging I'm going to get done. I'm going to be away from the computer a lot, so you probably won't hear much from me for a little while. But I will try and pop in when I can and at least, say hi, update you, and if there's anything interesting about low carb or anything going on that I hear of between now and then, I'll be glad to share it with you quickly, but I just probably won't be around much for the next month. Let's see. I did want to tell you about 2 new books that I've purchased recently. One is Carb Wars, Sugar is the New Fat by Judy Barnes Baker. This book looks like it's going to be great. I haven't got very far in it. I've been so limited on time. But I've read the introduction, and there's some amazing facts in there that I think even the average person who's not really interested in all the science will still find amazing. Lots of interesting information in the first few pages, and then of course all of the great recipes. So I would definitely recommend checking this book out. I have looked and looked and looked, trying to find it at local bookstores, Borders, Books A Million, Walden, Barnes & Noble, and nobody has had it here locally, and even in some of the other areas I've traveled, no one's had it. So when I buy a book, I like to actually physically look through it before I buy it, especially a cookbook, because I don't like a lot of the fancy schmancy recipes. I like the down-home cooking type stuff. But this really looks to be good, and I see some things that I really would like to try. But so far, the only place I found it has been online, and the best price I found for this book has been at Amazon.com. It's like right under $15, so that's a really good price. Everywhere else has been about $25. So I would highly recommend this book if you're interested in getting a new low-carb cookbook, and this one looks to really be a good one. It looks very promising, and I will have a link to Amazon on the blog for this. Another book is Good Calories, Bad Calories. And if you haven't heard of this book, where have you been? This book has been on the lips of just about everybody that knows about low carb. I'm really interested in this book and getting started. I've just read the prologue so far, and I'm not really quite through that, but it looks to be a fantastic book, and there's been some really interesting information. A lot of the facts of how low carb came to be the accepted standard, or not low carb, I'm sorry, low fat came to be the accepted standard. A lot about the politics behind the American dietary recommendations, a lot of the facts about where low carb started. I mean, it's just so much information. Lots of information. Very thick book, like 600 and some pages, I believe, or not quite 600. 576 before you get to the index. So lots of reading. I'm a fast reader, but this will take me a while. I really want to digest everything that I read here. Looks to be a promising book, though, and all the reviews I've heard so far have been fantastic. If you have this book, or if you'd like to learn more about this book, Jimmy Moore's Low Carb Discussion Forum, which is www.lowcarbdiscussion.com, they are having a chapter-by-chapter breakdown discussion starting this week on the forum. This week they're starting with the prologue. So I would highly recommend, even if you don't have the book, go sit in on these discussions and hear what people have to say. It's been very interesting, very eye-opening so far. Lots of wonderful points brought up in the discussion so far. Definitely something to check out. I guess that's about it. I have talked a little bit about a contest that I was going to have, and unfortunately that's been put on the back burner with the move and other things. But I will give you a little clue to it. As of today, when I check the blog, I have had my 10,380th visitor. The contest was to celebrate the 10,000th visitor. I have a cookbook and a low carb diet book, and am working on a few other things that I want to put in the giveaway. So I'll still work on getting those together as much as I can, but it's just going to be delayed. But I will let you know when that giveaway is in full swing. I'll make sure you know. This looks like it's going to be after Thanksgiving. So I guess that's it. I hope that you all have a wonderful week, month before I get to see you again, and I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday, and hopefully I'll be able to check back in at least once or twice between now and then. But like I said, the video blogging probably won't be happening again until after we're settled in at the new home. So until then, take care and keep living the low carb lifestyle, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.